then.
Meeting called to order. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, Town Council meeting in Town Council Chambers, special meeting, 1170 Main Street, West Warwick, Rhode Island.
Councilman Licciardi,
Here.
Councilman Messia,
Here.
Councilman Padula,
Here.
Council Vice President D'Amico,
Here.
Council President Goslin.
Here.
There's a quorum on record. Others present, Town Solicitor Tim Williamson.
All right, so let's go on to E.
Opioid addiction crisis in West Warwick. Whereas West Warwick, like other communities in Rhode Island, has experienced serious opioid uses as a result of the ready availability of the drug and its abuse. And whereas West Warwick desires to retain the law firms identified in Exhibit A, attached here, and to advise and represent West Warwick regarding all litigation and the award of any damages from the contributors of opioids within West Warwick and surrounding communities. And now therefore, let it be further resolved by the West Warwick Town Council as follows. Resolved that the Town Council hereby approves the engagement of legal services and the attached legal services agreement, Exhibit A, between the Town of West Warwick and the law firms named in said Exhibit A, with the effective date beginning January 30th of 18, wherein said law firms is hired, retained and further employed to represent the Town of West Warwick in the litigation or potential litigation that is pending or may be brought in the United States Federal Court against the contributors of the opioid addiction crisis. Be it further resolved that the council president is authorized to sign said contract in this resolution this 30th day of January of 2018.
I'll move the resolution.
I'll second.
Move in second discussion. Ernie and Tim, you want to just give us a brief, the public a brief update of what this is all about?
This is, if Ernie, if I may, this is just the discussion had with Eva Marie Mancuso, who came a couple of weeks ago with the other attorney regarding the opioid epidemic and the lawsuits that have been filed in the federal court for Cleveland. As you are well aware, she provided us with a copy of a draft resolution, but also more importantly, the copy of the retainer agreement, and that is attached as Exhibit A. Both the council, the town manager and I went through this when we put together this resolution that based upon the presentation of both Ms. Mancuso and her colleague, and also the information that the town manager obtained when meeting with the lieutenant governor a couple of weeks back, I'd asked that the council support this, move and approve it, and allow the council president to sign it tonight, so this information can be forwarded to Ms. Mancuso's attention, and that would signal that the town of West Warwick is ready, willing, and able to provide any information and support the attorneys in this litigation.
And as, I know we had executive session a couple weeks ago, but then immediately following that, there was a news press release that many cities and towns have moved forward with this. I think North Providence. You have a list of those towns?
Wallace, Johnston, Cranston, Pawtucket.
Right. The list keeps on growing, but I had Barrington, Bristol, Burrillville, East Providence, Johnston, North Providence, and Warwick. And since this time, more communities have indicated the willingness to either participate or have meetings scheduled.
It's important to know, if anybody that's watching, is that it doesn't cost us anything. If we win, then it can only benefit us, and if we lose, then there's nothing we have to pay to any of the lawyers.
Correct. It only costs us something if we win.
Correct, but, and also, I mean, I think also, somebody was asking me about this the other day, some of the money would go towards resources that we used in, whether police had go on an opioid call, or fire department, or some kind of an outreach program afterwards. So there is the money is not just put into like a general fund if we were to win this money, correct?
Well, it would be put into the general fund because that's the only access that how the town would marshal its funds, but the council can approve to replace dollars that have been spent needlessly by this opioid crisis through either the police, fire, or rescue. So if the department heads are charged with coming up with, man-hours spent in that expense, that those can be replaced with these dollars. But again,
It's a long ways
the-
out still.
yeah, the mechanism is that everything always goes through the general fund, and then you guys have the right to disperse it as you see fit.
Any other questions? Any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. For the record, letter F, I sent an email out to the council on Saturday, just saying, due to a clerical error, the date on the first reading is February 6th, so we will not be taking any action on this tonight, so this will be on the February 6th agenda. Any questions? Hearing none,
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Wow,
Took me longer to get here.
6-minute meeting.